What?
Commander, nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, Trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Out here? Okay.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is
excuse me?
wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
It only costs
Impressive.
653
If it means
million
getting the equipment
credits.
I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
Alright, that reminds me, we actually haven't talked to everybody in a while. We'll be doing that next. At least not since before, Leviathan. Info for you. Hi, Shepard. It's been a while. I'm glad to hear you made it off Earth and that Liara's with you. Getting off her old ship was the best thing we could have done. Can't tell you how sick I was of that cabin, and of tripping over that drone. I don't even know how it kept finding me in a ship that big, even after I turned off its tracking. I dug up some interesting information for you. Talk with Glyph to sort out the data. I hope it helps, Shepard. It's getting rough out there. Farron. Farron was Liara's assistant. Partner in crime. Holding the line! From Major Kirihi. Commander, it was a pleasure seeing you again on Surkesh, even if the circumstances were less than ideal. It seems fate has decided our meetings coincide with galactic threats. So be it. To that end, I wanted to reiterate that STG will be there to help when the need arises, regardless of the political climate. You were there for us in our hour of need. We look forward to returning the favor. Best of luck. Major Kirihi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment. Special Task Group. Hold the line! ANN Alert. New article on indoctrination from Alliance News Network Information Partners. Thessia. Asari scientist Rana Thanoptis, oh my gosh, has died in custody, allegedly committing suicide after she was arrested for the murder of multiple Asari military officials. Holy shit! Was she the one on Vermeer that I let live? She was on Vermeer, right? I recognize the name. I'm pretty sure she was the one on Vermeer, who I was like, alright, go on, get out of here. She was like, I'm not indoctrinated, I promise. Ah, damn. Prior to her death, investigators said Thanoptis spoke of voices in her head, which they believed to be indicative of her indoctrination. The voices foretold the ascension of the Asari, and told Thanoptis that anyone fighting the Reapers, quote, needed to die. Thanoptis worked on a top-secret project for former Spectre Saren Arteria several years ago, where she likely became indoctrinated. Yes, she was on Vermeer. She received a pardon from the Asari government in exchange for providing research assistance on Reaper technology. Thanoptis was believed responsible for planting a makeshift explosive device that detonated at a research center, killing 5 visiting Asari military officials along with 4 civilians. The attack seriously wounded a dozen more and caused significant damage to the facility. Investigators say they are not seeking any more suspects in the case. Damn! Shepard cannot win them all. Is this door usually closed? I don't remember that. Okay.
Krogan and the Turians really should get behind the Alliance. They've got so much in common, like shooting things and not wanting to die, and... No, that's about it. So, bringing the Krogan to a war summit went well? You want me to invite the Batarians too? Or the Vorcha?
Actually, yeah, can you? Whoa, Joker's eyes look crazy right now.
Building alliances is the only way we stand a chance against the Reapers.
Yeah, but the Krogan? I'd feel better if we had a tighter plan, like time travel, or teaching the Reapers to love.
Okay.
Still, good to have Morden back.
That was funny.
The bad guys shouldn't get the monopoly on mad scientists.
That was a burn on Star Trek, I think.
It is good you came by. I have questions about the genophage.
You and everyone else.
What do you need, Edie?
A Krogan female of breeding age can produce clutches of up to 1,000 fertilized eggs over the course of a
Holy
year.
shit.
There are over 1 billion females on Tuchanka. If even 1% become fully fertile, they can birth 10 billion infants.
On Earth, bugs have a lot of young too. Most of them die.
The attrition rate would naturally be high, but the state has an interest in keeping the children alive for warfare purposes.
Any other cheerful thoughts?
Logistics. Even were they to side with us, transporting the Krogan to the battlefield of Palaven could prove difficult. They have been demilitarized. That is, they have no warships.
What do you suggest?
They will need Turian or civilian starships to carry them to battle. With your permission, I will make the necessary calls to have these ships in place for when you deliver the Krogan.
Do it. Anything else?
Food. They will be unable to eat anything on Palaven. They must bring their own or rely on the nutrients in their humps.
Their
This
humps,
keeps
their
getting
humps.
better and better.
The Krogan will also require sedatives, since Krogan fight with others of their kind in enclosed spaces such as starships.
Yeah, good grief.
Make it happen. Are there any last things you're worried about?
Nothing that demands your attention, Shepard.
Good work, Edie. I'm glad you're thinking about this kind of stuff, though.
Morden sent me a nicely crafted message. It seems he recalls our conversations about the Solarian equivalent of transhumans.
If I could, I'd stop you right...
Transhumans have some of their brain's abilities, such as memory, supplemented or entirely replaced by cybernetics. Legal definitions vary from planet to planet. The Solarians embrace the concept. Humans have diverse and contentious opinions.
Do my implants make me a transhuman?
Yep.
That would be telling.
What?
I'm sorry. That was a joke. You are fully human. Cerberus extensively reconstructed you, but your brain functions are organic.
Don't ever do that again.
Pretty sure I qualify as transhuman, I would think. Given that my implants are like... I would think even if you just had a biotic implant, that's technically being a transhuman. I don't know. Maybe my definition of transhuman is too broad.
Commander,
Just wanted to see if you had anything else.
Hello, Shepard.
Nothing else here. Right, there's nobody else on this floor, right? So we'll head downstairs. We'll go down to the very, very bottom and work our way back up, and that will get me to remember, hopefully, to upgrade some weapons. We'll talk to Steve here in a second. Let's take care of this. Wait a minute. This, while we can. Okay, I don't even remember what we have. We have... Oh God, what do we have? Is it that? Reader? Or Argus? I don't... go look. You're not going to remember. Raider. Scorpion. Raider. And Scorpion. I'm probably costing myself the ability to buy some kind of armor, but that's okay. Holy shit, look at all these options. Headshot, weapon stability, this is all submachine gun. Yeah, oh god, collector armor. That's creepy looking. Ooh. Ah. This is a sniper rifle. Yeah, this is Garrus's weapon. I can see it now. Right, the blood dragon armor. That's right. Forgot about that. Fish. Oh no, let's not get fish. That's just a pain in the ass. Oh, 11,000. Okay, that doesn't leave me much money. What's that? Oh. We do have a pistol now. Maybe that's good. Ooh. Dreadnought model. Alliance fighter model. I'm saving all these other ones. I'll get them eventually when I have the money, but right now I'm not using those weapons, so I'll skip them for now. Ooh. Yeah. I think I want that. Reducing the weight of my shotgun would be nice. Right now, I'm not getting much power recharge bonus, but back when I was carrying the very, very lightweight weapons, I was getting a huge bonus, and it was noticeable in combat. Now I'm realizing, like in that mission, on that mission on Surkesh, I was noticing a few times where I was like, charge! I'm like, oh wait, I can't charge yet. It hasn't cooled down. So the weight is becoming not a problem, but it's affecting my ability to do what I want. Ooh, eventually I'll get that for Garrus, maybe. Oh, and the Wraith shotgun, that'd be cool. Shotgun ultralight materials. Alright, that's something to remember for next time. Ah! That might be a better visor to get for Shepard so that you can actually see his eyes. I really don't like the visor that I have right now. I don't like anything that blocks your face. Bugs me. Okay. Let's see what we've picked up. I don't even remember what we've picked up. Cerberus Ajax armor. No way am I wearing anything Cerberus. Alright, I'll keep the damn thing on. Boost power damage at the cost of health. I think this was an option before and I didn't take it. Boost weapon damage. And headshot damage. I don't get too many headshots. But it might be worth it to get the increased weapon damage. Ooh. Lots of weapon damage at the cost of health. I'll take it. No, I'll stay with that. Right. Okay. Let's see. Where's Steve-O? Steve-O!
Surkesh certainly offered me a new experience.
What do you mean?
Normally I'm not one to fly co-pilot, but when an 800-pound Krogan requests to take control of your shuttle, you comply.
Probably wise.
Is that it?
Sir.
Yep, that's it. Whoa, what the hell happened?
Wonder what the hell Cerberus was up to on Surkesh.
Trying to get that Krogan female, man.
I hear we're headed to Tuchanka. Would love to see how things turn out. I'm just saying.
See how things turn out. What? What do you mean?
Rex is a badass. I bet he's got some real interesting
Man, I was just talking about it. He's got some great stories.
stories. More than something else. His mouth moves faster than a frog on a hot rock in the middle of summer.
I don't get it.
Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
Nope, I hear it too, man. It's called the engine. Pretty important part of the ship. What do we got in here? I forget. Oh. Right.
Why are you so interested in my people, Asari?
Protheans are always an enigma, a mystery to solve. I wanted to know what happened to your civilization. Why did such an enlightened race disappear?
Enlightened?
Well, it seemed that way.
And now that I am here,
I wonder what it's like waking up 50,000 years later to a new galaxy.
I believe this cycle cares too much about what other species think. Krogan, Turian, Salarian, all were primitives in my time. What good does their help do now?
We can't win this war on our own.
Then demand their help. Do not indulge their selfish requests. What will saving one Krogan matter?
If only it were that simple.
If they get in your way, destroy them.
Excuse me?
I apologize. The previous occupant of this room left traces of himself. I have absorbed some of them.
Yes, Grunt. He was a strong one. Maybe it's best if I let you recover.
That would be best. Did I mention Salarians used to lick their eyes? How far they have come.
They don't now?
The Mordin Salarian asked if he could dissect me. I approved, but only if he could defeat me in combat first. His reply was problematic. Then he left. I do not understand that one.
I don't know, man. Javik versus Mordin? I might actually take Mordin in that fight. If you had to give me a bet, I might pick Mordin. I'm sure Javik is very, very badass, but Mordin's got sneaky skills, man. He's dangerous. And I think the fact that he said problematic and left, I don't know necessarily that he left because he thought he couldn't beat Javik, but more so it would be like, oh, I can't kill the last remaining Prothean. Maybe he was thinking I'd dissect you after you die, kind of thing.
This Cerberus, I do not understand why your own kind would oppose you. They will bleed the same as everyone if the Reapers are not stopped. The Rex Krogan offered me a job.
Oh, yeah?
He said whenever I tired of the easy life of luxury on the Normandy, he would give me something real to shoot at. Yes?
I wonder what he has in mind. Do they have thresher maws in your day, Javik? Probably. I'm not going back down there. I don't think there's anything else to... Oh my god!
Have you seen Edie's new body?
Oh, I knew this was coming.
I just mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells.
Mm-hmm.
And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Ugh, I knew it.
Wish I were a wall.
You pretty much are, Kenneth.
Heh! Burned!
Commander, thank you.
Yeah.
It's great to be back.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
Yeah, it's good to have you guys.
Commander.
Adams? How are they... Adams? I was gonna ask them how they're treating him, but... Is he down here?
I told you Shepard would come visit.
Adams! Where the hell did he go? Is he in the engine room and I just missed him? Pour one out for Jack. Just walking through there. No, he's nowhere to be found. He's AWOL. Maybe this is like the night shift and he takes the day shift and he lets Donnelly and... Oh god, I can't think of her name. Daniels. Gabby Daniels. Take the other shift. But then if there's 3 of them, you'd think they could work a rotation where each one takes an 8-hour shift. So why are they both there together? I don't know.
I can't imagine anything so
Oh, here he is.
You sure you're okay, Karen?
I wouldn't wish a collector abduction on my worst enemy. But it's behind me now. I'm fine. But it makes me think of Earth and all the other Reaper-occupied worlds. What are the Reapers doing to the people who live on all those worlds? As we sit here, enjoying our coffee. How many souls are in agony this very moment? Millions? Billions? Oh, Greg. I lied. I'm not fine.
Hello, Commander.
Everything okay in the med bay?
Yes, Morden would just like some space to work with Eve.
He kicked you out?
Oh no, I just felt I was getting in his way. I'll return when I'm needed.
Poor Dr. Chakwas. She's having a nervous breakdown. Understandable. There's nobody in there, right? That's Thane's old room. And Kasumi's not on board.
So, Liara, still relying on the Protheans for all the answers?
It will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep its location more secret than the fact it exists.
And I'm sure you'll do a good job of both, being so famous for your discretion.
My lips are sealed.
Hi, Glyph. None? Okay. Didn't Farron's email say to come see you? Maybe no, it's not this, is it? No. Email from Professor Takesha to Dr. O'Dwell. I was calling every supply depot stationed around the Crucible to find enough pure platinum for the Crucible's primary trigger inlay. Oh boy, let's go on a scanning mission. We barely had enough left to coat a coffee maker. An hour later, a ship pulled up with 16 tons of platinum, courtesy of the Shadow Broker. Then it flew away to scavenge more materials for the project. The ship's captain emailed me later, saying the broker would stay in touch with our needs. That's great, but I'm checking my computer for bugs. Call between Kasumi Goto and Professor S. Olason. Kasumi. Hi, Professor. You know that one-of-a-kind point-to-point comm server you were talking about the other day? Olason. Do you have any information on its whereabouts? Kasumi. I've got something better. Check your front door. Olason. But this server's locked in a Cerberus facility. Kasumi. Not anymore. Olason. This will be invaluable for the Crucible. Thank you, Miss Goto. Kasumi. You're the brilliant astrophysicist, Prof. I'm just a tech expert doing some odd jobs. By the way, you would not believe how many credits Cerberus just leaves lying around in the open. Why would you, as a thief, confess that to anybody? But okay. Just to brag, I guess. Kasumi does like to be the best.
Good to see you again, Shepard. Good to see you again,
That's it?
Shepard.
Can't talk to Liara about Leviathan or Sarkesh or anything like that. What's up, Garrus?
Shepard, they say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
Ooh.
So I've heard.
I've got a few, myself. Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal.
Oh, like you'd say
Though
no.
I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the Genophage. And now, to top it all off, she's her people's last hope. Imagine the pressure. It takes real courage to face that. I hope we can measure up. I guess we're at war with Cerberus now, huh?
Yeah, we have been.
I've never actually seen a female Krogan. Seems like they're the real brains on Tuchanka. Good to see Morden still alive and kicking, and still finding new ways to cause trouble. Another time, maybe.
Calibrations? I understand.
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, a bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Why is he trying to
Shepard,
sell her off
we were
on
just-
Garrus?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful. Or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
Oh, dude, it's Morden.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive. Also affecting comfort of patient.
What I was going to say just a moment ago was, I recognize the Krogan female's voice, Eve's voice, from somewhere, and I cannot recall where. Obviously, I've heard her speak before because I played this game before, but I recognize it from somewhere else too, and I can't think of where.
He was your inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Solarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap. Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand. But my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
Or Solarian doctors.
Or
Now have
heads
work to
twisting
do.
around.
Prefer females of the species. Maybe with an inhibitor. No. Entire catalyzing process would fail. Severe neurological damage. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Method to extract functional cure without killing you. Many variables. Your immune system compromised. Considering options.
And you have to do it out loud?
Yes. Auditory learner. Need to hear self think. Simulate conversation to promote new ideas. Maximize productivity.
But you're talking about me dying.
Oh, apologies. Medical details causing emotional distress. I hadn't considered effect on patient.
No, it just means I can't sleep.
Doing my best to keep you alive. Will avoid sensitive subjects. Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft.
Okay, I'm on
Let
it.
her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her.
My patient, my responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
So, we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tuchanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's okay.
So, the end justifies the means?
Not my means.
But you're using the data. Encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
Any word on Malin himself?
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy. Lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible. Unless he could help.
Dang, Morden. Hold a grudge, huh?
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production, long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
You've always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat, outlet for aggression, cooperative symbiosis.
Okay, I can see it, but let's ask him anyway.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Redemption, perhaps?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left, but still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong?
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right, to prove I can.
Nice talking with you, Mordin.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
Glad to have you on
Planning
the
to stick
Shepardy.
around when this is over?
Shepardy?
Until
The
we
Normandy
present with
again.
At least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You'd go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
Yeah, it's good to have Mordin back.
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now.
Female clan?
But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom
Didn't realize
comes
they had a
from
female
pain,
clan.
and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
Yeah, that does sound pretty brutal.
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
The light of our most beloved star.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
Do you think Rex will want revenge for the genophage?
Nah.
Some clans will expect it, but I hope Rex resists. He understands the cycle of violence must end if Krogan are ever to have a voice in galactic politics. Still, he's just one Krogan. If enough clans demand it, he may not be able to stop them.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will
We'll
find
take
its
over the
balance
galaxy.
again.
Ha 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 ha,
Females
you
will
fool.
help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence. Excuses to earn them honor.
How did you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
How has Morton been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Asari Borgia offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear. Thanks for talking to me.
Old Gilbert and Sullivan reference.
My pleasure, Commander. I've only met a few humans in my time. I'm glad for the opportunity.
You met a great one today, if I don't mind saying myself. Okay. Yeah. We will get back upstairs, check the journal, and see where we should go next. Also, I won't do it right now, but there's a Codex episode coming up in our near... Oh, let's check out the cabin. In our near future. We got a few new ship models, right? Somewhere? Looks like a... well, that's the fighter up there. That's the whatever it was. I forgot already. Private terminal. No fish. For good reason. Okay. Yep. Nothing else has changed. CIC. And we'll figure out what our next mission is going to be.